Hey collective, if you are anything like me, you do not have many friends, baby. And the reason why you don't have many friends is because you real. All right. You don't like to string people along. You don't like to help people in their delusions here, okay? You pretty much, tell people exactly what they need to hear, not what they want to hear for certain, but for some of you, you might need to work on the way that you say things. Have a little bit more compassion, pep in your step, if I may say. But yeah, like you're a real one. All right. You don't just say the nicest things about people, or you tell them you tell them how you truly feel, like a whole person. Like you don't sugarcoat shit. I'm trying to see what I want to start off with, but I have some decks in order right now, but I really want to start off with the Sacred Geometry Activations Oracle again. That's what I'm gonna do. Then we're gonna lead into the Messy Truth. Then we're gonna lead into Embracing the Shadow Oracle. Then we're gonna lead into regular tarot. Then we're gonna do the Arcanium Hybrid Tarot Oracle deck. But then life happens, and then we're gonna end it with the Divine Angel Oracle. Okay, that's how we're gonna do this. All right. So whatever it is something that I'm hearing something about a string along. Somebody wants to be strung along. Somebody wants to be fake. This is the only type of energy they know how to operate in. We have magic and we have Gaia. How to know when God is removing you from a toxic work environment. It could have something to do with work. Magic is the number 31. Number 13, number 4 can be of significance. It's the frequency of magic supports our intrinsic ability to grow and expand beyond this moment to move toward possibilities and expressions that are as grand and profound as we can imagine. All that is required is our belief in their manifestation. We have Gaia, the number 28, the number 82, the number 10, the number 1. So something can be ending for a new beginning. This is the frequency of Gaia. Reminds us that we are infinitely connected to one another, just as we are to our great mother and to the universe that birthed us all. We have integration, the number 30 or the number 3 can be of significance. We have the frequency of integration supports our embrace of every aspect of our lives, allowing what we perceive as positive and what we perceive as negative to harmonize in a balanced symphony of life. I'm telling you, integration here. You're integrated here, collective. Or you need to be. Or that's what you're becoming. Whatever, take it as it resonates. Some people can think that you're very cold. We have Synergy 41 at the bottom of the deck, number 5 or number 14 can be of significance. The frequency of synergy supports our allowance and acceptance of not so obvious, never seen before combinations and unions that result in new ways of functioning, working, thinking, relating, loving, and being. It reminds us to embrace the unfamiliar so that new yet exciting co-creations can give birth to a new reality. So with this synergy energy, is definitely picking up on, someone is coming up out of stringing along energy. Okay, and I know that's not a thing, but I'm trying to simplify it as best as possible. Spirit is advising me something about a string along. Okay, somebody believes in the string along method. They operate in string along energy, meaning they won't tell you their truth or their true feelings because they want to hold on to a connection for whatever reason. Or maybe this is you here, collective. Maybe you don't tell people exactly how they make you feel. You don't tell them the truth because you try to how can I put this, you don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. Okay, so this is where we get deep. This is why I may not have many friends, y'all, and I'm okay with that. Is it really because you don't want to hurt someone's feelings, or the fact that you feel uncomfortable with speaking your own truth? maybe, you know, we always use another person as our excuse not to do something, to string along a situation, to prolong an ending, to prolong a new beginning, to prolong, just so we can stay in some sort of connection, okay? That we have found ourselves to be comfortable in, that we may not feel comfortable with losing. Maybe we're not ready, okay? But we always find ourselves saying, well, because I don't want to hurt the other person's feelings, or it's embarrassing, or it's this, or it's that. But are we really just saying that because we're avoiding something much deeper within ourselves? All right, let's see. What's the messy truth? What's going on? Yeah, it's always easy to blame other people. It's always easy to blame other people, or to make other people the source of the reason why we are doing something. The string along method. That's all I hear. Everybody's in a string along energy. It says you chose them. Third party betrayal replacement. We can replace people continuously over and over on our journey. In fact, we haven't closed out the doors of a soul tie. Third party, someone stringing somebody along. I feel like somebody can possibly also be blaming themselves. You know what's interesting? When I start speaking, the fucking security guard that's outside my door, it just start getting noisy. But when I'm quiet and shit, it be quiet, you know? So there can be some distractions or things around you that are preventing you to try to get a message out or try to speak freely. All right. This is betrayal as well. It can be betrayal. Okay, you could possibly be trying to find a replacement, so that way you can do something or be open or be free, or somebody is replacing you because they live in a string along energy. We have block and bless. You're blocking this person, or you're blocking this energy. Boundaries, no contact, and closure. It's something that you are it's something that you could possibly be telling yourself that you need to do. You've been in an energy for way too long. Okay, it has not served you no purpose but to be around, you know, situations or hang around situations longer than you expected to be in, or just being afraid of being alone. Okay, accepting bullshit from other people. Allow them to replace you whenever they feel like it. Jump back into your life here, string you along. Okay. All for the sake of what? Love, forgiveness, peace. Somebody's like over it. It's a ending. Yeah, somebody's cutting some sort of toxic tie. Addiction, karma, emotional chain. Emotional chain. String along. String along. Yeah, it's a string along of emotions. Somebody's trying to cut them, trying to get away from these things. We have unsaid messages. What was never said, holding back, drafted, and erased. That's what I'm talking about. Somebody's not holding back. I feel like whoever has to say something, they're saying it. They're not holding back no more, because they realize how they have been stuck in a pattern of being strung along emotionally, having some sort of emotional chains that were tied into individuals that, you know, just were fake, you know? Somebody's tired of the fake shit. And you're definitely tapping into your energy to recognize that, you know what, you've also created some sort of weaknesses surrounding you by not stepping outside of it. Yeah, I feel like whoever you are, you're tired of the fake shit. You're tired of the string-alongs, the emotional chains that tie you to toxic individuals, toxic situations, toxic behaviors with people, without people, within yourself, okay, around you, circulating you. Is just, it never feels like you can get a break. That's because it's something within you that you have to heal as well. The fear of love. Someone could be afraid of love here. It says past hurts can create walls. Be mindful of where you block love from entering your life. Remove these fucking third parties, okay? Remove these people who feel like they can replace you, okay? Step out of your own way. Learn your own worth. Stop betraying yourself by saying, you know what? This person made a mistake. They ain't make no fucking mistake. Okay? The mistake is that they messed around and found out playing with you, okay? Somebody really thought that, you know, you would never step into your own divinity. You have to say, if this is somebody that's coming back into your life or resurfacing around, and there's been some past hurts between you and this person, get that shit out. Because it's like you're no longer creating foundations that are unstable, that are weak, that are full of quicksand, okay? You even let this person know what the fuck you feel, how they made you feel. I don't give a goddamn how long ago it was. If this is something that you never been able to confront, you better confront them. You better confront them. Don't hold shit back. That's the only way you're going to be able to move forward without in breaking the change here. We have shadow integration. It says healing comes when you stop fighting your darkness instead learn from it. Exactly. Block and bless boundaries. Closure. It's not about, you know, keeping it unsaid. It's not about walking away, keeping the peace. It's not about that shit. Fuck the peace. How about that? How about healing comes with revealing the shit that could have kept you all the way back, that could have kept you strung along? How about that? Okay? How about that? How about that for closure? Okay? How about not giving a fuck about what a person got to say to you if they coming back into your life to disturb your fucking peace because they think that you are the same person that you used to be, where you just get strung along, where they can just play with your energy, come in and out of your life like you replaceable. Make this motherfucker see that you're not replaceable. Be irreplaceable for yourself by standing in your own 2 feet, by standing in your own, you know, dignity. There's always fun and games until the rabbits got the pew pew. We have emotions in the body. This is with the emotional chain, toxic ties. It says unprocessed emotions often manifest physically. Listen to what your body is telling you. It's telling you to get this shit off your chest. If you notice, you might be somebody who aged very well. People may not feel like you are as old as you say you are, and that's because you don't fester and you don't harbor onto shit. You say whatever the fuck you got to say. I feel like some people think that is like a funny thing, okay? Because like for me, like I can say, people can be like, oh, that's cute, that's nice. I be like, I don't like that shit. And they think that it's funny or like I'm trying to be mean, but I'm just like, no, I don't like it. You want me to tell you why? You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that it's completely cute. I'm not saying that it's completely ugly, but I wouldn't. That's not my shit. I don't like it. You know? Like, you're not in the business of stringing anybody along just because, you know, motherfuckers got these these egos. Like, you really want people around you that can say, listen, you got a booger. Fix that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, breath kind of tart. You need a mint. You know, you want people around you like that. You know? Because those type of people got your back for real. Because why the fuck would you want to be in somebody's face smiling, ha ha ha, and the booger is just a lingering? Like, them type of motherfuckers you don't need around you. Those are them fake ass people. Those are the motherfuckers that want you to be embarrassed because they embarrassed to tell you that you got a booger, but they don't care about you being embarrassed in front of motherfucking people that you speaking to, ha ha ha, thinking you all cute and shit. Like, stop. Okay? Stop with these string along relationships. It just is what it is. We have the mirror effect. And this is why you find yourself in situations with people who are fake and phony. Because y'all mirroring back to one another, the string along effect. It says, what frustrates you in others is a reflection of something unhealed within you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You find yourself being fake, fake friendly, fake nice, fake kind. When you really want to tell a motherfucker, like, listen, I don't like it when you did X, Y, and Z. When you did X, Y, and Z, you know that affected me some sort of kind of way because you don't want to come off being emotional and shit. Because you don't want to come off being like the elephant in the room. Because you don't want to come off as being toxic or negative. But what's toxic and negative is you being in a relationship where somebody definitely fucking offended you. They don't know how they offended you. You be able to know these built up resentment. You know what I'm saying? You telling other people what the other person did instead of confronting the person head on. Because you're afraid to be replaced. Because you're replaced to have some sort of closure. Because you're replaced, you're afraid to cut some sort of emotional chain. And this is why you're so angry and upset. This is why you age so fast. This is why you mature so quickly. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with maturity, but you know what I'm saying? Like, this is why you feel like you're older than what you are. There's a lot of stuff that you kept to yourself that you should have been let out. Especially if it's a relationship you're saying that you actually want. What kind of fake shit is this? I tell you all the time, like, everybody's welcome to my channel. I appreciate it. My channel's probably not even going to grow fast because how real I am, how real I speak, and a lot of people ain't used to the real shit. A lot of people ain't ready for it. They say they are, but only when it's pointing in the direction of another person. That's when you can only be real, but you fake as fuck. When you can't identify certain situations or behaviors within yourself first. Period. This is no shade or nothing, but my channel is going to grow at a shorter speed, it's going to take a little bit longer. I know this for certain. And it's all because the way that I direct the message. Because I'm not always pointing my finger and the blame at somebody else. So that way the collective can feel better about themselves. How and what kind of friend would I be if I allowed you to continue to be strung along? Anyway, some of y'all get it, some of y'all won't. Yep, some of y'all will get it, some of y'all won't with the 8 of Cups here. All right? As you grow and expand, you'll understand that you no longer want to be a part of places and people and things and interact with people in a delusional state. Just because they smile at you, just because they say you look nice, just because they want to go out and hang out with you, just because they call on you, just because this, that, blah, 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 blah. You're going to have snakes right there. Right beside you. Okay, motherfuckers ready there to just set you up. Because they jealous and they envious. Or you did, like, again, some shit to offend them. But they holding on to that. They waiting for the right time. But because you got some shit to offer them. Because they need your light some way, somehow. They may need you to get inside a fucking club. They may need you to get into a VIP. They might need you to get half tickets off the football game or for a flight or some shit like that. They might need you for something. But I feel like, for whoever's going to resonate with the message, you can feel like you've been abandoning yourself for a very long time just to try to fit in, just to be the nice guy, just to be the nice girl, just to be kind, just to keep the peace. And you're like, fuck all that. Fuck all that. You don't got to always say nice things. It doesn't mean that you love or care or honor somebody just by saying nice things. That's fake as fuck. So you walking away from some sort of fake delusion of relationships that you had yourself in, that you were reflecting back on. This is why you're going to find yourself, like, with less people around you. Real shit. More people, the faker you are. We have the Queen of Swords. That's the truth. I feel like you're very honest. All right? You standing in your power. Not for all of you, for some of you. Okay? This is something that you're doing independently as well. You're very direct. You're very honest. You're a very, very great thinker as well. You're very perceptive. You're rational. You're rational with things. Okay, you understand how people struggle because you were struggling as well. It took you a long time to close out some sort of cycle here where you had to actually step into your own darkness and say, you know what, this shit's not working. I'm a fake motherfucker. I fake niceness and kindness just so I can fit in, so I can be light. I don't really like this motherfucker for real. I can care less to be around this person. And it's not judgment. It's just like, be who you are, who you need to be all the time. Even at work. Even at work. Real talk. Don't be a puppet for the money, for the green face guy, for the paper. You understand that the world is complex. It's very complex, and people are so fucking sensitive, but try not to be or act like it. This is why they do the silent treatment shit. That's weak as fuck, in my opinion. You go silent after you tell somebody what they've done. And if they ain't changed no shit and there's no changed behavior, that's when the fuck you go silent. Why would you want to keep repeating yourself like a broken record for? You're not going to do that. You're just going to stay on their business. You're going to tell them once. They got one time to fix it. They got one time to fuck it back up. What is it? Shame on me? Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, no. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. There ain't gonna be a third time. That's what you living by. You're a person of your sword. You're very, very smart and wise. You're not giving all these second chances and third chances and fourth chances like you used to here, Collective, because you was being strung along by this fake kindness, this fake niceness. If somebody's gonna fuck with you, they're gonna fuck with you for real. They're gonna tell you your breath is a little tart. You got that booger hanging out your nose. They're gonna say, oh shit, your titty popping out. Come over here real fast. They're not gonna let you stand there. Alright? They ain't gonna talk about you behind your fucking back. They ain't gonna say your hair look nice when it looks horrible. Non-sports. Emotional chain. You feel like you deserve to be in a fucking non-sports energy around a bunch of other fucking people who are depressed and shit, stressed out and burdened because they worried about how people are going to receive them, how they're going to look. We have the hermit. Somebody going in fucking isolation. Somebody doing some soul searching. Okay? Because somebody is realizing that this is not the kind of energy they want to continue to reflect back and forth with the people that they're around. Worrying if this person took whatever you said offensively, or worrying if you were kind enough this time. Worrying if you played your hand the right way this time. Please. Somebody going into hermit. Somebody's about to do some soul searching and reflecting. Somebody's about to get some real deeper, higher wisdom here, Collective. Okay? It's like somebody don't give a fuck no more. Nope. I feel like whatever this is here is about to be turned into some form of self-care. So it's going to be turned into something that you actually like to do. All right? You don't give a fuck about the judgment. You don't care. As long you like to do it. That's it. That's all that matters. It's something where you don't care about the numbers, you don't care about the likes, you don't care about the follows, you don't care about, the support. You just like to do something. Yep. Yeah, you're going inwards. You're starting to really, you're growing up. You're becoming a big girl, big boy. Okay. Yep. And I feel like it's like you can possibly feel like you're being hard on people, but just realize you just need to be hard on yourself. hard and compassionate at the same time. Okay? Be hard and compassionate, because the hardness is what's going to drive you through. Compassion is going to keep you feeling warm. Yeah, where you gonna become depressed and shit, like, you know, where you gonna give up. Two energies. It works, not just one energy, one-sided. You calling in one-sided relationships, fake ass, phony ass relationships, people who are only telling you nice things to get stuff from you, and vice versa. You've been doing the same thing. You've been mirroring the same fake ass people. You are a fake ass person too, because you've been mirroring being nice. For some of you, you genuinely are nice. They've been mirroring you. Now it's time for you to tap into that other side, so that way you can be balanced. It's very hard. It's very hard to imitate a balanced person. This is why you'll find yourself on a more lonelier path, because it's very hard to imitate a whole person, a well-rounded person. We have leadership with the Eight of Cups. You're being looked at as a leader here. Okay? The Eight of Wands. Oh, excuse me. We have leadership. Okay? Confirming the Eight of Cups. Alright? With the Eight of Wands. Excuse me. With the King of Wands. Why was I fucking up so much with this card? I feel like because at first you're not going to feel like this. At first you're going to feel guilty. At first you're going to feel lonely. Okay? At first you're going to feel like giving up. At first you're going to want to feel like you want to go back and retreat to the fake shit. And then you're going to step into your real role. You embody the role of a visionary leader. What you create now could have a lasting impact. This is you being very bold, okay? Bold based off of the experiences that you no longer want to live, leaving your past behind you, okay? And it's okay to feel like that. It's okay to feel like, God damn, am I making a mistake? But it's something about that fake world that it doesn't resonate with you anymore here, collective. It just doesn't. And it doesn't matter who you got to walk away from, who you got to lose, or who got to walk away from you to fuck, you know? And it is what it is. It is what it is. You're not going to find many people on your path doing this here. People are too worried about being seen. We have harmony, 10 of Cups. This is going to bring you a lot of great fortune here. Emotional abundance flows freely, bringing domestic bliss and supportive relationships. By you being who you truly are, you're going to start bringing, you're going to, by you cutting off and healing what you have been dragging, all right, it's going to bring in exactly what you need. Okay, it's gonna bring in your soul family, your soul friendships, the stability, just by being yourself, not being fake, just being you. I feel like the people that could be leaving, you know, that you could have had to walk away from, okay? Even your own self. You walking away from your own self could have left you up late at night. Could have had you in some deep worry. Yeah. Fuck all that. Nostalgia. It's time to give back to your inner self. Six of Cups. Cherished moments resurface as energies from your past seek reconnection. Childhood memories and familiarity. Gift. You're giving your inner child the safe person they always wanted. The safe, real person. You're not only going to tell them wise, kind things, you're going to also get to the nitty gritty, tough love shit. It ain't going to be one or the other. It's going to be both. It's like telling the child, you done fucked up. And this is why you fucked up. You fucked up because you did X, Y, and Z, blah, 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 blah. And in that same context, in that same breath, you're going to say, but I understand why you seen it the way that you seen it. It's like you're going to give understanding. You're not going to just be hard, or you're just not going to be soft. You're going to give both. Okay? Balance. Or this can be what you were doing to your own children. How you're raising your own children. You're bringing them realness. Something that the world, they're going to have to see for themselves. That the world is fake as fuck. You know? Not everybody's your friend. Not everybody is genuine. Not everybody's fucking nice. They put on a nice face, but you can't always trust that. Nurturing. Bottom of the deck, I'm telling you, this could be you nurturing your inner child or children. Okay? Queen of Pentacles. You are being called to care for yourself and others in tangible, practical ways. Mother, secure, caring, wealthy. Yes, you're very nurturing. Very. A lot of you can be focused on your stability, mental, spiritual, physical, every fucking thing that comes with security. This is what you're focused on. Or hey, maternal, whatever it is. And it's all because you decided to not mirror the fake bullshit around you and just be yourself. And just allow the universe to work how it needs to work for you here, collective. Hi, baby. Hi. Hi, booby. Hi. That's my good boy. But you bad as fuck. Get out of my face. He looked at me like, what? I didn't do nothing. Hi, puppy. I love you. My dog is so anxious, y'all. He's an anxious little guy. And I don't even know where he's been. I don't know his whole life story, but I understand him. Right, Boopy? I understand him. I do. Talk to him all the time because I know he understands me. Right? We don't play that fake shit around here, right? Right, baby? We don't play that fake shit. Right? You can't go into his space without him welcoming you in it. Right? People feel like he's a small dog that they can just violate him. Nah, you can't go just straight in. You can't just bend down and pet him. Like, no. That's why I got him a harness that says, do not pet. And bitches still be trying to pet my dog. Like, yo, he gonna bite you. Like, it says don't pet for a reason. Like, why do I have to continuously try to explain myself? He don't know you. Don't go in his personal space. I understand why he becomes aggressive. Other people don't, which I don't get. Like, I think that's stupid as fuck. But whatever. Let's go back to the read. We have glow up. This is your glow up here. Yep, you starting to follow your own path, baby. Knock, knock. I wish I had a bell or something. I don't want to knock on the table because then he gonna think it's knocking at the door and then he gonna bark, and we don't need that. We don't need that type of distraction. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a sip, like it's Hennessy or something. That should glow up. Okay. Toot toot, toot your horn, baby. All right. You're finally following your own path. You don't care. You don't care who got to drop off. You don't care. It's not like it's out of maliciousness. It's just out of you not wanting to continue to be strung along in this world of fucking fakeness. Mirroring fake ass energies day in, day out is exhausting. It's exhausting. Playing nice, being kind, not saying what you really want to say. It's annoying. It's frustrating. We have healer. You are a healer. You are healing. Okay? You are a healer. Very magical, powerful individual you are. But you just had to step into your divinity. You had to step into your own power, your own strength, and stop worrying about who is going to accept you, who is going to approve you, blah, 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 and blah. Come on now. We have laughter. Now you can laugh. I feel like, when you really realize how fake you been and the fake shit you been through and the string along energy you been in, all you get to do is laugh at this shit now, because now you free. Now you realize, I really don't like this job of mine. And even if you can't quit it at the moment, you'll start saving and you'll start making plans to remove yourself from a place where you feel like you gotta fake the funk. And again, if you don't fake the funk and you're around a motherfucker that a lot around them that fake the funk, it doesn't feel good to you. Like, ugh, it feels like, like you struggling to survive in that bitch. Even in a relationship, whatever it is, like, you'll find a way to laugh when you are understanding what you have been contributing to society. Some fake shit. Here's good news behind this. Something about a windmill. What do windmills do again? Like, what's the importance behind a windmill? Let's see. What's the importance behind a windmill? What's the importance behind a windmill? Don't matter if it's good or bad. Fuck. We want both. It said windmills and their modern counterparts, wind turbines, are of critical importance because they harness wind, an abundant and exhaustible renewable resource, to create mechanical power or electricity without producing air pollution or greenhouse gases. Oh, they do the damn thing. They do the damn thing without pollution. Do you know how we pollute this motherfucking planet with all this fakeness? Oh, Lord Jesus. Historically, they acted as one of the first mechanical alternatives to human, animal, or water power, while today they are cornerstone of the global transition to clean, sustainable energy. You are cleaning your fucking energy out. Do you hear me? We need another drink. You want to drink to that? Okay, say some more now. Say some more. I ain't gonna cut you short now. Renewable and clean energy production. Wind turbines or electric windmills convert the kinetic energy of wind into electricity, providing a sustainable, zero emission, and inexhaustible power source that reduces reliance on fossil fuels. You are cleaning out your energy. You are no longer in that string along energy. People can't come and play in your fucking face. Leave them bitches in the past. And if it was ever worth it, they'll come along with you. But with all that niceness, if that nice was really fake shit just to get something from you, then they'll drop right on the waist side. There'll be a fucking 8 of Cups. Keep them there. Because what you doing is cleaning up your energy from the inside. And anything outside of you gotta replicate the same shit. That's the only thing you want to mirror. That's it. That's it. A lot of y'all holding fucking relationships together that y'all know is one-sided. But never mind. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I'm not here to beat you up, so let me shut up. Because I know this is something that comes with ease over time. I don't want to push you too hard now. Alright. What's the final messages, Spirit? What are the final messages? So this string along energy is clipped. We have enthusiasm, 343. Approach life with an optimistic attitude, even in the face of challenges. Be excited about the opportunities that lie ahead and to embrace them with open arms. All right. So pretty much don't lie to yourself, but you know, always feel like there's there's always what is it, the half cup, the glass half empty and the glass half full. Look at it both ways, baby. Some people will embrace you, some people won't. It's okay. We have changes, 454. Embrace change and take courageous steps to unlock opportunities for personal growth and spiritual transformation. This is bringing that harmony, that healing energy here. You're healing those string along energies that you've been holding on to for so long. Not understanding why nothing changes. That's because you needed to change. Not give a fuck. Renewal. Hello. 890. You are experiencing renewal and fresh beginnings. Release the past and embrace the opportunities for growth and transformation ahead. You're gonna laugh at this shit later. Watch him, you see. Watch how successful you're gonna be. Insecure. Security, 646. Work hard and stay disciplined to unlock a happy, wealthy, and successful life. Your guardian angels are here to help you. Alright? So you're gonna be very successful. Alright, you're going to be very secure. This is going to be the good news. Alright? You're going to realize that you didn't need the fake shit. The fake shit was holding you back all along. The fake shit wasn't fueling what you needed for your new beginning. This is all I have for you. Until next time, namaste.